Hello you lovely people, how are you all doing this beautiful day? I'm Eshna and I welcome you back to my channel and to another fragrance review. This line of fragrances were actually requested by you people for me to review. So I got my hands on all four variants from Layer'r Wottagirl's Fine Fragrance range. In my initial first impressions, I have shared long back how I felt about each of these. If you haven't checked that, you will get that on my channel. Make sure you check it out so that you can compare and find out if my thoughts have changed. But as usual, I'll be covering all the details for these four fragrances. So make sure you stick around till the end of this video. But before we get started, please spare a moment to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified for all my future uploads. So now, cutting the rambling short, let's dive into the video, shall we? Alright, before we jump into the video, let's quickly cover what's on my lips today. I am wearing this L'Oreal Color Riche matte lipstick in the shade Rich Merlot. I love this shade. This is such a beautiful, comfortable matte formula to wear. I love this color, I love this formula, and it looks good on every skin tone and color. So that's what's on my lips today. With that cover, let's dive into the fragrances. A quick disclaimer, you will hear a lot of background noises. I cannot control everybody, and my area, my locality is very noisy throughout the day, any time of the day and night. There are vehicles running around which I cannot control, so please bear with me as we continue through this video. I'll talk about the packaging first. So here are the packaging. I have taken out all of these and I'll just have kept one in the box so that I can show you how the entire packaging is, entire fragrance is stored. So these are the four variants that I have with me. All are color coordinated by the color scheme that is depicted towards the bottom of the cardboard packaging. So if this is a black colored and white color combination cardboard box, the bottle will be black. Same goes for red, purple and green. So I love this cutout of a girl that they have given, and this is a plastic wrapping that they have given here where you can see the fragrance housed. So this is exactly how the packaging looks like. Your fragrance is housed here. You can see it. You have a cutout. It clearly screams feminine fragrance. So I like a decent kind of packaging for being a fine fragrance. It's okay. That is pretty much it. You have some information about the fragrance on this side, some on this side, and on the back you have a full figure of this cutout again. The labeling is also on the top. That is pretty much it for the packaging. A very basic, very nice, understated packaging. This is one of those kind of packaging which attracts you on the shelf from a store and all. Alright, so when I open this, they have no this safety lid which can be taken out either from this side, or you put your finger in and you open it up. So it opens like this, and that's where our fragrance is housed. And when I take it out, you can see there is a cutout like a shape which into which the fragrance fits perfectly. So it's quite secure packaging. It's not moving anywhere or going anywhere. So I like the packaging. This bottle is plastic as well, so you can carry this around, no hassle at all. You don't. It's not glass, so you don't have the fear at the back of your mind that it will get broken. So very nice, and packaging to look as well because of this nice lid, this golden colored lid. It's very proportionately designed and quite attractive to look at. So it's nice to display on your vanity or carry in your bag. So from the packaging perspective, it's very simple, very understated, very nice. When I open it, you have a silver atomizer, which is honestly not going with the entire packaging. The inside of this lid is silverish, so maybe that is what they tried. But when I look at this entirely silver and the text written in golden, I don't know if this is visible or clear. It's kind of a contrast in my eyes, so this is a bit I don't enjoy. Otherwise it's okay. I mean, it's not a big drawback or a big thing which will allow me to cut marks from the review. Anyway, let's move on to the fragrance. I'll spray this here. Alright, now this fragrance, and this is very common for all four of these fragrances as well, they don't smell extremely well from the plastic lids, and I guess this is a common thing that is becoming, because in my recent review of Pure Sense body mist I experienced the same thing. So my first impression was based on this scent mixed with the plasticky lid scent together, so which is why I said I didn't enjoy it. Now when I've actually used it, and I have used up a bit, I don't know if my camera will pick it up or from this side, I've used up till this part. This was filled totally. I can say that it's an okayish, nice fruity floral scent. A bit of a woody touch is there as well. This one is called Candid Crush, by the way, this red thing. What do you think and expect when you are thinking of, when you hear or when you read Candid Crush? You expect something sweet, something gourmandish. It delivers some bit of it. I would have appreciated it a bit more if vanilla was there to complete the gourmandish and candied, that crush, because it's in a red bottle, so I expected a candy like scent, to be very honest. It's not exactly candy, but it's somewhere there. So it's like a fragrance that started out to become like a candy, and it didn't turn out to be. Somewhere in the middle it changed its course and something. So I'll tell you what the notes are, and then you will understand. At the top you have got apple and strawberry, which is giving this fragrance a bit of sweetness. There is no crispiness of apple, but the sweetness of strawberry is very strongly there. The middle has got jasmine and rose. So it's again floral here, and the floral here is not bad. It's complementing the sweetness of the fragrance altogether. So the fruity and the floral mix creates a nice blend. And at the base you have patchouli and sandalwood. Now the sandalwood and the patchouli are something that I didn't expect in this fragrance, to be very frank, because a name Candid Crush and a red bottle, I expected a sweet fragrance which will be gourmandish. So maybe if I wanted some blend of it, I would have removed the patchouli and included jasmine in there and brought in a bit of praline, amber or something like that, just to make this on the same lines. But this is where the fragrance becomes a bit different. And doesn't become gourmandish fully and sticks on to just being a sweet fragrance. Yeah, the sandalwood is making that difference, the patchouli is making that difference there. Otherwise, in a nutshell, it's a good fragrance. Do I see everybody reaching out for this? No. I think this being a sweet fragrance, it will appeal to teenagers and youngsters than somebody who is matured. So it's not a bad scent at all. It's a good scent. It's not for everybody or for all occasion. These anyways, these being fine fragrances, these are not EDPs. So expectation from these are not super high, to be very frank. So yes, that's Candid Crush. I'll come to the longevity of it, because more or less all have the same kind of longevity except one, which I'll talk about it at the later part. Let me quickly cover the notes and what essentially these fragrances entail. This is fruity floral. Moving on to this one, which is called Beauty Blush. This is the outside packaging, and this is the inner bottle. This is a gorgeous looking anyways, that has got purple. I love it. So nothing, I'm not going to cover the outside packaging and anything anymore. Let's spray this and find out. Okay, now this is again a fruity floral one. This has a... Okay, one small disclaimer, all of this will start with a chemicalish vibe first. You would need to ignore this to move beyond this, but all of this would start with chemical vibe. Given the price point, it's kind of acceptable. When that chemicalish vibe goes away, this comes out to be a comparatively a cleaner, floral, sweet, fruity kind of a fragrance. Let me talk about the notes here. So the top you get tropical fruits and raspberry. I don't know what tropical fruits they are talking about, but raspberry is something, it's a berry based fragrance, is something very clear from the start. In the middle you have got peony and gardenia. Again, both are very mild notes given here, which is why the floral bit comes in very soft, very soothingly. It's the fruity bit that is overpowering here. And finally at the base you have got amber and musk. The amber is giving this a bit of warmth, and musk is giving this a bit of edge here, if that makes sense. Overall, this is a pretty nice fragrance. I love this one quite a lot, and in comparison to Candid Crush, I prefer Beauty Blush a bit. I have used this a bit more compared to that one as well. I like this fragrance. This fragrance is done pretty nicely. The lids are super tight. See, I have to like open up like this. But they leak. So the packaging in this one is not that perfect because I sprayed it now. So it's around everywhere now. So it leaks. That's a problem of carrying. But yeah, this is a very nice, fruity, soft, sweet, delicate kind of a fragrance. This can be a good scent for folks who like inoffensive scent. Candid Crush is not for you if you're into inoffensive, mild fragrances, but this can be a good bet for you if you're looking for an inoffensive, mild, sweet, floral, fruity, not floral, sorry, fruity mainly. The floral bit is really insignificant, but the fruity bit is overpowering, and it's giving this fragrance all the beauty that it deserves. So Beauty Blush is basically a fruit and a floral mix, the fruit being the most prominent bit here. Then let's move on to this one. This is Glamour Garden, the green colored packaging here, and this is the green colored box. From the packaging, it looks like a green and a foresty and a clean or scent or something like that. Let's spray this and find out. Strangely, it's neither of any of these what I mentioned or expected from this fragrance, honestly. This one has got a wonderful blend of the fruity, floral and woody notes. Here the blend of fruitiness, the floralness and the woodiness is very appropriate and in exact proportion done so that you can distinctly smell each of the elements that are here in the order. And let's figure this out a bit more. At the top you have got pear and orange blossom, which is creating the perfect sweet fruity vibe for this fragrance. The middle has got muguet and jasmine, which is lily of the valley and jasmine. It's wonderful. I love jasmine. If you know me, you know I love white florals, and jasmine sits high on top that list of white florals I enjoy. So the blend of lily of the valley and jasmine is working out perfectly. And the base has got violet and cedarwood, which is making this fragrance a very beautiful floral and a woody scent as well. The cedarwood is very nicely done here, which is why it is smelling very beautiful. This one is probably the one that I have used most, but you will see the least amount of usage here because you need less amount of spritzes here. I'll come to this about the longevity, how many spritzes are required for each of these in a bit, but that is the fragrance. This is a perfect blend of woody, floral, fruity vibe, and I absolutely adore it. And the last one is called Exotic Eclipse, and this is how this one looks like. It's a full black and gold combination going on. It screams richness, right? That is what black and gold anyways gives the vibe of. Spray. This is your party scent. Okay, this smells like fresh, fruity, juicy, mysterious, warm, at the same time very delicate and inviting kind of a fragrance. It's a very nice fragrance. It's a very nice party scent, like I say. I'll cover the notes and I'll talk a bit more about this. This one has got bergamot and grapefruit at the top, which is giving this a freshness and a sweetness at the same time, and this blend is going very well. There are rarely fragrances that can appeal to my senses when they are fresh and fruity at the same time. This one does it very nicely. The middle has got aquatic notes and orris. Orris has got some sweetness, some powdery, some warmth in this fragrance, which is exactly here. And aquatic notes, what is mentioned, I don't know. I don't feel this to be aquatic at all. The base has got amber and it's called oriental. I don't know what oriental note is as per the description, but whenever a fragrance has got amber, it is anyways said to be oriental. I am considering the base to be amber. Now with this blend, the accord that comes out of this is a bit sweet, a bit fruity, and a bit warm, and a soft, delicate, buttery kind of a very cozy, inviting scent. This will be amazing in winters or a closed door party with AC on, of course. Why? Because this doesn't last. This is one of the most strong fragrances that I enjoy from the first sniff as well. This doesn't last more than an hour on my skin. On clothes it does. On skin it simply disappears if you're sweating, which is why I said ensure the party you're going where you're wearing this has got AC. Otherwise this will wear off like this and you will feel, what have I invested my money in? Because this smells wonderful. I cannot even rave enough to justify the beauty that this is, but the reality of it is this one doesn't last. As for the others, this one lasts for maximum 1 hour, whereas this one lasts for something around 2 to 3 hours on my skin, after which it needs reapplication, and I'm showing you in order of the strength of the fragrance. This one lasts for 3 hours again, not more than that, after which you will have to reapply if you want to smell this fragrance on you. Otherwise it stays on your clothes, it doesn't project or even make you feel you have worn this, so which is why you have to reapply this. This one lasts the strongest out of all these. I could get a wear time of 4 to 5 hours out of this one as well, which is something I didn't expect considering these are called fine fragrances and not EDPs. So from the scent perspective, if I have to choose, the preference will be this followed by this. The preference would be the green one, which is Glamour Garden, followed by black one, which is Exotic Eclipse. This one is Beauty Blush, the third, and lastly it would be the red Candid Crush. So if I have to pick by scent, this should be the order of the fragrance that I like. Green, black, purple, red. That is how it should be. But if I have to think of the longevity, then this comes at top. It will be followed by Beauty Blush because it lasts. That will be followed by Candid Crush, and last will be Exotic Eclipse, because this one lasts not even an hour. And I was surprised. I mean, even if it's a fine fragrance, they're saying I'm expecting this will be what, like a cologne, if not an EDT or EDP, at least a cologne. So yeah, from that perspective, if it's there on your skin for 1 hour and on your clothes for maybe a bit more, you cannot complain. So I guess that's okay from that perspective, but the longevity of all of these are not that great. The only two which are good from the longevity perspective, decent at least from the price you are paying, are these two. Alright, about the gender bit, this is evidently a bit more floral, a bit feminine. All others everybody can use. This one is specifically for folks who enjoy soft fragrances and they are not looking for something that can be super strong. This is very mild and very nicely done. All others are okay or good to okay kind of a fragrance is the range here. Nothing which is supremely bad. This could have been way better from the longevity perspective. It smells good, it just doesn't last. That is the problem. This one is okay-ish. This and these two are good, clearly good. Now, gender, no restriction apart from the red one, which is a bit feminine. Again, it's up to you what you want to use. If you're in a store, if these are available with testers, give it a sniff, then take your pick. So I'm not restricting on the gender also. It's completely up to your choice. If you want to wear it, you can wear it. For occasion, none of these are occasion scents. Okay, they tried to be, but this is the only party scent. Others are good scents you can wear to office, wear on a daily basis. You can even wear this for special occasions, but in special occasions, if you're meeting a lot of people, you are sweating as well, you would need touch-ups of these in every 2 hours. So I don't see any special occasion for these fragrances. These are your everyday use where touch-ups are possible and you are capable of doing it. You have that time and feasibility to touch up as well. That is where you use these. Season, I don't see particularly any season restriction on any, but this being the one that doesn't last even more than an hour on my skin, I think this will fare a slight bit better in the winters, more so because of the combination of fragrance notes in here, this will fare a bit better in winter. I would have preferred if vanilla was there, I would have called this one to be a winter scent as well, but these two are all year round fragrance, so you can wear these. Since the longevity is not very great for any of these apart from this green one, the projection is not good as well. People who are close to you, and you are spritzing this, the initial sniff can be is reachable. People can actually get it, and they can compliment you as well, because the scents are not bad. From the scent perspective, they're all nice, so you can get it. But if you're looking for a fragrance that gives you compliments, be prepared that when you spritz it, people around you so that they can compliment, because after a while they're not going to be on your body or on your clothes much to emanate or garner any attention or any compliment from anybody. So that's the reality of it. I was myself not very happy with any of this apart from this one worked very well on my skin, and this lasts as well. This one is also very nice, but it's delicate. I myself am a person who likes strong fragrances. Not super strong, but not delicate also, because delicate fragrances wear off faster. Keeping that in mind, this has been done well, so it stays longer than exotic Eclipse. This one needs a ton of spritzes if you want to wear at least for a decent amount of time. Reapplication for any of these are not bad. They will not smell cheap or they will not smell bad on you if you reapply. So you can go for these if you want. Coming to the actual thing, which is the budget, what is making this a justified purchase? This retails for rupees 391. That is the marked price. And on discount, maybe you would be paying 350, 315, 300, 275, depending upon the discounts they are running in various portals from time to time. So keeping that price point, it's not an expensive fragrance that you are investing in, and you're still getting 90 ml here, close to 100 ml. So it's okay. You have to be logical about it. I understand, and I'm not even saying that it's a fragrance which is super cheap or anything. No, I understand 390 rupees or on discount 350 or 300 is a lot of rupees for a lot of people. But the point is, there are other fragrances in the market as well in this price range which will give you a longer wear time. Invest in that rather than this, or else if you are investing in these because these smell good, so I'm not saying these are bad, so these smell good, but you should be okay with reapplication, carrying this around, and soon they will be over. If that doesn't matter to you, that doesn't bother you, then these are good fragrances to go for. But if I'm recommending or not recommending anything, I want to make it very clear why, so that you have clarity and you understand before you make a purchase for any of these, or if you want to skip any of these as well, that's completely up to you. Because the reality of it is, if you're paying 390 for a fragrance, even on full price, you cannot expect a performance of 3,000 rupees fragrances. But then again, there are fragrances that cost 3,000 and then they don't last. So understanding the value of the money you're investing, if you're getting the returns for it. If you want, you can, but keep in mind, you will have to reapply. These will get over soon as well. So I guess I have put my thoughts across for all four of these. Whatever I had in my mind, I have covered. If there are still any more questions which I haven't answered, feel free to leave that in the comment section. I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. And if you enjoyed this video and you're here till this point, then don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and before you leave this video, please spare a moment to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified for all my future uploads. The links of these fragrances would be there in the description box below, because I'm recommending all of these for their own purposes, except the black one, which is Eclipse, Exotic Eclipse, this one, because there might be folks who are interested in the scent and they are okay with reapplication, so I will be sharing the links for them also. So if you want, you can purchase it, completely up to you. The purchasing bit is completely your call, whether you should do it or not. That is what I can recommend and point out the nuances, the pros and cons. The pros are good scent, affordable, and easy to carry around, easy and possible to reapply. So these are the 4 pros here. The cons, they don't last. Reapplication is necessary to wear this for a long time. they don't project and supremely give you compliments. So they're equal 4 cons, 4 pros. Up to you whether you want to invest it or not. Well, having said that, I'll wrap up this video. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye.